was just doing my last lap before going home, and I was stopped here. Light was red. This truck drove past me and stopped there. Then I just kept driving after the light changed. She never moved, and so I watched it all the way till I got down to Republic Road. She still didn't move, so I came back.
Possibly drunk?
She's just completely passed out, head back. So I absolutely drunk.
Let's see if we can wake her up.
So got EMS on the way. Got some stop 6 here, and
all right. I was very happy when you called it out.
Just make sure we can get this thing.
Hey, put it in park! Springfield Police, put it in park! Hey, can you put the vehicle in park? Is it in park? Alright, can you turn the car off, pass me the keys? Can you pull the key out? Or is it stuck?
It's stuck.
You have your foot on the brake?
Now I do.
Alright, put it in park. You got it in park?
Yes.
Okay, now pull the key out.
It's stuck, sir.
It's still stuck? Alright, can you go ahead and unlock the door? The vehicle is in park, because it's right now it's in drive. Go ahead and start the car again.
I have it in
There you go. Okay. Go ahead and hop on out for me, okay?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Are you doing okay?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and hop on out. Alright. Have you had anything to drink tonight?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How much have you had to drink tonight?
I should be stopped, sir.
You should be stopped? I got you. Hey, you can face me. That's fine.
Yes, sir. I should be stopped at my friend's car.
Here's what we're going to do for now, okay? I don't like that we're in the roadway, so let's have you go over here with me to the parking lot so we're out of the road. Okay?
Yes, sir.
We're going to leave the vehicle right here. Alright, follow me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just tell me where it's at.
Oh, right here.
It's right here, sir.
Go ahead and grab that for a second, okay? You can cancel email. Let's go over here to this parking lot, alright? That way we're out of traffic. Or at least the sidewalk.
It looks right here, sir. I'm sorry.
So I'll be honest with you, okay? I want to make sure that you were safe to drive because you
Yes,
said you
sir.
had a couple drinks, alright? So
I would have her drive.
you would have her drive? Okay.
Yes, sir.
I want to do a couple tests just to make sure, alright?
Yes, sir.
So go ahead and face me. Actually, you know what? That's perfect. Just face right here, alright? What I want you to do, I want you to follow the tip of my finger with your eyes and your eyes only without moving your head. Sound good?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Without moving your head.
Yes,
Your face is going to be right here pointing at me. Your eyes are going to be the one moving, okay?
Yes, sir.
Alright. I'm going to have you do 2 more tests.
Yes, sir.
They're pretty simple tests. Can you imagine that there is a straight line directly in front of you like that?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty simple. What I want you to do, just stay in that position for now, okay? I'm going to explain things to you. I'm going to demonstrate for you, and then I'll have you do it. Sound
Yes,
good? So, just right now, go ahead and take your right foot, place it in front of your left foot, heel to toe, and go ahead and maintain that stance while I give you the instructions, okay?
Yes, sir.
Don't start until I tell you to. Sound good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm going to break this formation. You just stay there. So, what you're going to do is, when I tell you to, I want you to take 9 heel-to-toe steps forward. On your 9th step, I want you to take a small series of steps, turning around, and take 9 heel-to-toe steps back.
Yes, sir.
You're going to have your arms at your sides while doing so.
Yes, sir.
You're going to look down the tip of your foot, and you're going to count out loud 1, 2, 3 per step.
Yes,
Okay?
sir.
And once you begin the test, or don't stop until you're actually finished the whole thing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is how it's going to look, alright? Just so you can see my feet. Each step, see, heel to toe.
Yes, sir.
Arms are going to be at your sides. 1, 2, 3, all the way to 9. On your 9th step, take a small series of steps turning around. 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way back to 9.
9.
Yes, 9 steps, heel to toe. Do you have any questions about that?
No, sir.
Okay. Like I said, just make sure you keep your arms at your sides, look down the tip of your foot, and you're counting out loud 1, 2, 3, and so on. And don't stop until you're finished.
Yes, sir.
Alright, any questions at all?
No, sir.
Okay. You can go ahead and begin when you're ready.
2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Next test, very simple as
Yes,
well,
sir.
okay? It's called the one leg stand test.
Yes, sir.
Alright. It doesn't matter which leg you choose. I just want you to choose whichever one you're most comfortable with. I'm comfortable with my right foot, okay?
Okay.
So for this test, all I'm going to have you do is when I tell you to begin, don't start yet obviously, but this is how it's going to look, okay? My right leg, because I like my right leg, I'm going to bring it up 6 inches parallel. See how my foot is parallel to the ground? It's not like this.
Yes, sir.
Parallel.
Yes, sir.
Both your legs are going to be straight. I want your arms to be at your side just like we had before. And I want you to look down the tip of your foot, and I want you to count out loud 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until I tell you to stop.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Does all that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just make sure your foot is parallel, just like I showed you. It's going to be 6 inches parallel to the ground. Both your legs need to be straight, and your arms are going to be at your side.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Do you have any questions about that?
No, sir.
And don't forget to count out loud 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until I tell you to stop.
Yes, sir.
All that makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Alright, give me 1 second. Are you ready to begin?
Yes, sir.
You can go ahead and begin whenever you're ready.
2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010. How long to serve?
Until I tell you to stop. Keep going.
2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018.
You can go ahead and stop.
Yes, sir.
So, I have a portable breath test. It's basically a little instrument in my car. Would you mind if I brought that out? Would you blow into it for me? Just to see where you're at?
No, sir, but I would have somebody pick me up, sir.
I believe you're impaired,
Yes, sir.
and I believe you're driving while impaired. So I need you to go ahead and put your hands behind your back for me, okay?
Yes, sir.
So right now you're under arrest for DWI, alright? Have you ever been arrested before? I think this is a very simple process. I'll explain it all to you. I don't want you to be confused. If you have any questions, please let me know, alright? Do you have any questions right now? Yes, I'll let you call someone, okay? See if we can see if is anybody nearby, parent or something, to get the car that's sober? Okay. We'll see what we can do to help you out, alright? Lindsay, we're gonna go over here to my car, okay? I'll explain everything to you so you're not confused, alright? Here, let me help you. Let's go. It's gonna be in this back seat, okay?
Yes, sir.
Alright, just have a seat right there. I'll be back to speak with you in just one moment, alright? Where's your cell phone at? Just somewhere in the vehicle?
It should be in the front.
Okay. Is your purse in the car too?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna bring all that with us, okay? I don't want to tow your car, so I'm gonna see if we can park it if that works with you, okay? If we can't have someone pick up the vehicle, can I park it right here in the bank parking lot temporarily, or I'm gonna see what I can do to work with you, okay? Just give me 1 second, alright?
Thank you.
Not a problem. Ooh, it's very intoxicated.
I don't know why she stopped. Because there were several cars here. We were all stopped here at the red light. And she's like, oh, and then stopped there.
Well, she's so drunk she passed out.
I can't believe she stopped and then she passed out that quickly.
Oh, her mouth was open, staring into the ceiling. I was like, oof.
It just blows my mind that she actually stopped and literally passed out immediately. Because I kept waiting for her to drive off and she never did until...
Yeah, she's so drunk that she had vertigo.
Okay.
So, like, that's a lot for her.
You can pass out whenever you're fine.
If you
Well,
got
not
vertigo,
fine,
if you got vertigo, you're so drunk that's, for your individual person, you're absolutely wasted to a point that you can't even control anything that you're doing.
Makes more sense. I think that's
I was a little surprised. I don't know where she would even be coming from. It's 2:50 in the morning.
know if she tried to sleep it off.
No. I got her cell phone. 3:35. Can you show one female in custody for DWI? Affirmative. And can you give me the log, please? No. Okay, there it is. Oh, crap. That sucks. She's in the Air Force. I've got your purse right here, alright? I've got your cell phone right here, alright? I couldn't find it in the purse.
It should be in the truck. So I just had court for an unregistered vehicle, but I should have it in July or August.
Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go to this side, just in case they're drunk too. I will see if I can find it. Where, if it's not in the purse, where would it be in the truck? Let me try again. Yeah, it's good to go. I pulled the seat back already too. You what?
I used it to get into a bar tonight.
Your driver's license?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
I have it in my pocket if it's not, sir.
You have it in your pocket?
Yes, sir. I just...
Give me 1 second then. I will come back to you. Okay. My
Yes,
corporal
sir.
over there, he's gonna park your vehicle just over here.
Yes, sir.
So I'll write on a piece of paper and I'll put it in your property, okay? You said it might be in your pocket.
Yes, sir.
Which
my
pocket is
left pocket, sir.
Left pocket? This one, or
No,
that side?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Can you reach that real quick, or?
Yes, sir. I
Here.
should be able to.
See if you can reach it. Jacket pocket?
Yes, sir.
Can I get it real quick?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me just see if it's right here.
Whatever you need. I used it tonight.
It's not in the jacket pocket, no.
Okay. Try the other one, sir. It should be in there. I used it tonight, sir.
It's not in that one.
Yes,
Right
it's
here?
right there. Right there on the bottom.
Right here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, if you just want to put the rest of it in
Yeah.
there, we'll get this going. Is this the first time this has ever happened to you? Hey, listen to me. Listen to me. Okay? This is not the end of your life, okay? You've never been arrested before for DWI? This is just a ticket. That's it. Okay? I'm not going to give you any other tickets at all besides the DWI.
Yes, sir.
Okay? I don't want to do that to you. It's just straight up, I'm being honest with you, okay? I'll explain the whole process once we get there.
Yes, sir.
Sound good? If you have any questions at all as we get there, let me know. Alright? Alright, give me 1 second, we're gonna get going. I'll write that down for her. That sucks. She told me she just came from a bar. She didn't say what bar, she just said she just used her Missouri driver's license at a bar, so. 38. I appreciate it, sir. I'll get her out of here. This is the first time for her, so it's just a ticket is what I tried to tell her. Good news. Thank you. Got your purse and everything here, and your car keys are right here. Your vehicle was locked by the corporal, okay? You said that was just for the no vehicle registration?
Yes, sir. It was.
How long was it not registered for? Because that's
It was a couple months, but they let in.
well, that's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, it's not a ticket that I normally see. Personally, I've never handed that ticket out before to somebody, but it seems
No,
like,
I understand it though.
yeah, it's a weird ticket to give out to people. If someone's license is like suspended or something, I'll give a ticket for that, but vehicle registration, most of the time, it's, they just bought a new vehicle and they just haven't been to the DMV yet.
That's pretty much what it was.
I gotcha. Yeah, it's usually not too big. Once we get through all the process that I have to get through, I'll let you make some phone calls and I'll basically give you a rundown of what I have to do. Like I said, it's just a ticket, okay? This is just a learning experience at this point, okay?
Yes.
Just, go on from here with the knowledge, obviously. Be careful when drinking and driving.
Yes, sir.
Don't, if you plan on drinking at all, just, get an Uber or something.
Yes, sir.
That's all. Do you have any questions so far?
No, I'll do that.
Okay. It's probably one of the, I'd say in the last decade, this is probably one of the worst years the U.S. has ever seen, but
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are stressed out, and it's almost a new year. I'm looking forward to it, so I'm waiting for this year to end for like the last year and a half or so. You can go ahead and hop on out. We're just going to go around this corner here, and then take a right. I'm going to come up to this door around this corner, just stand to the right of it so I can open it for you. You're going to take a right around that corner up above. Just keep going this way. Just try around this corner. Go around that printer, and we're going to go to that far right room over there, okay? Once you get into the room, just take the first seat on the right. Just right here. Right there. Can you look at the ceiling for me? Open your mouth for a second. Okay, so basically how this process works, okay? I'm going to read a couple things off to you. I need you to tell me if you understand them, or if you don't, just let me know. I'll answer any questions you have, okay? So the first thing I got to read to you, okay, is I'm going to give you the Missouri implied consent warning in a moment and request that you submit to a chemical test of your breath. Before I do that, however, I want to advise you that Greene County is a no-refusal county. That means if you refuse to submit to the requested test, I will apply for a search warrant to obtain a sample of your blood. If a judge approves the application and issues a search warrant, a blood sample will be taken from you by a qualified medical professional. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Will you consent to a breath test for me? You don't want to consent to a breath test? Do you understand all of what that entitles, though?
No, sir.
So basically, and I'll be blunt with you, okay? You still obviously have that option to say no, okay? But I just want to let you know in case you don't understand what it means, okay? It basically means that Greene County is a no-refusal county. So that means if you refuse the test, I'll have to get a search warrant, I'll have to call a judge, and I'll have to have him sign it, and then we have to get a blood draw from you instead.
Okay.
And they have nurses that are here to do that. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Let me read the next part too. So you understand all that first part?
Yes, sir.
Correct? Okay. This is the second portion of it. Okay. So you are under arrest, and I have reasonable grounds to believe you are driving a vehicle while you're in an intoxicated condition. To determine the alcohol or drug content of your blood, I'm requesting you submit to a chemical test of your breath. I'm not asking for blood right now. If you refuse to take the test, your driver's license will immediately be revoked for 1 year. Evidence of your refusal to take the test may be used against you in a prosecution in a court of law. Having been informed of the reasons for requesting the test, will you take the test? So that's the second part. Do you understand all that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you're refusing all the tests and you want me to get a search warrant, and then we have to get a blood draw?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I just want to make sure that you understand all that.
What if, so if I say no, I guess I don't understand what if I say yes or no.
Listen, I'll be 100% straight with you. Okay. Let me be 100% straight, and I'll explain the whole thing, okay? If you say yes, we get a breath test. If it's over the limit, which, I'll be honest with you, it potentially could be.
Mm-hmm.
If it is, I read it, says it's over the limit, I issue a ticket, you get booked in, it's 4 hours, that's it.
Okay.
Okay? If you say no, I have to go out here, I have you sit down, I write a search warrant up, I send it to the judge because I have to wake the prosecutor out of his sleep. They wake up every time, and then they send it to the judge for review. He reviews it, sends it back to me. I present it to you.
So it's just waiting.
It's basically just waiting. And basically it revokes your license, I'll be honest with you, for a whole year. And there's really no getting out of that at that point. I'll let you know. Once your license is revoked, you kind of have to go through that process. The process of giving the breath test, end result is a ticket. Your license is suspended, but it's not revoked. And it's only for 30 days. Because then you have to contact the DMV, 30-day driving privilege. That's it. Does that make sense? I wanted to explain all this to you and make sure that you understood it.
No, I entirely appreciate it.
Yeah, listen, I'm not here to give you a hard time. I want to make this an easy process for you, okay? And that's why I'm trying to explain everything that I can. But if you don't understand it, I don't want you to...
No, I understand.
Yeah, I don't want you to say no, and then you actually don't understand that it's like a revoked license, a search warrant, and then it has to go to state.
I understand.
It basically sucks, and I don't want to put you in that position.
No, I understand.
So all that makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Would you be willing to consent to a breath test?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I just want to verify that with you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Not a problem. Do you have any questions at all for me right now?
No, sir.
Anything you're confused about at all? Or?
No, sir.
Okay.
This is just my first time.
Exactly. And honestly, that's why I wanted to explain it to you, so that way you weren't confused. Because I don't want you to get hemmed up for something bigger and then make it a bigger ordeal and just make it worse for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not worth it at that point if I can if I can explain it better for you. And here's something else. I'll be even more honest with you, okay? First time DWI, okay? It goes to municipal court. It's not a state charge. It's all municipal. So a majority of the time for a ticket like this, they'll probably just plea it down to not too big of a deal. And what they'll end up doing is probably just having you do like a program, like state top program, which is like community service. It's not even a super big deal. That's pretty much it. The other route, it kind of just actually puts a huge charge on you, and it just sucks because then it could revoke your license for a long time because of the DWI, and then that's on your record. Does all that make sense? I'd rather you just...
A year?
No, I get that. I know. I'd rather you just look at the SATOP program and see that as the option as opposed to everything else that could be just a total waste of time and crap and just give you a harder time. You know, I just want it to be a learning lesson for you.
Thank you.
More than anything else, that's all.
Mom's been through it.
She's been through DWI once before. This doesn't have to be something big on you and that you need to worry about too much, okay? And everything that basically you'll need after this, when you get out, I will have written down and put in your property so that once we're done with all this process, I'll explain everything else to you on how to get the driving privilege reinstated and go from there. So part of this suspended license portion, it doesn't even start until 15 days until today's date. So 15 days from today's date, that's when the license suspension starts.
Okay.
But on the back of the paperwork, there's documentation and information on how to get your license reinstated with a driving privilege. And then from there, it's really not that long after.
Yes, sir.
I think it's 90 days that you have to have like one of those ignition interlocks. I think it's just you blow into it. It's in your car for 90 days, and you blow into it just to make sure you're not drunk driving. Otherwise, your car won't start. That's all.
Yes, it'll start with it'll work with any car.
Mm-hmm. I think they just put it in the little cigarette charger thing, or what you would normally put in for like a USB cable. Exactly. But that's all it is. It's just before you get in the vehicle, you just gotta blow into it. I think it only is maximum of 90 days, and once you're done with that, that's it.
Yes, sir.
And then you're out. The only other thing on top of that is the SATOP program, and that's like community service. And they might even plead less than that because this is your first time.
I don't ever drink anyways.
I'll be honest with you, I'm not even a drinker either. Just
My friend, her ex,
just going through a hard time.
she found out some stuff about him and then we went out. It was just stupid.
I get it, you're just trying to help her out, and it's a tough situation to be in. I can understand that. I'm glad that at least you both were out and you were both trying to help each other. You're doing the right thing there. This was just a small mistake. And I'm glad it was just you falling asleep at the intersection as opposed to like crashing into someone else or someone crashing into you.
Well,
because that would have sucked.
I don't know what I would do.
And that's why I really appreciate the position that you were in, was something small, just stalling out at the intersection. That goes a long ways. just obviously take it as
Yes,
a life
sir.
lesson. That's
Yes, sir.
how long ago was her DWI?
My mom's.
Yeah.
I don't really remember. It's been a little. It's been
Overall, it's just been a really crappy year.
Yes.
Honestly, I've never had that happen to me just yet, so I don't know how you feel. I don't know how you feel, but
I got out of a 5-year relationship and into a bad one. So.
well, that might be the only thing that I can relate to. I was in a 3-year that was really bad, but it's better to be out of it than to stay in it. I can tell you that.
I was in it for 5 years.
I think that's probably one of the only hardest things after that. If you don't love them, it's the hardest thing is you were so content with where you were. You don't want change,
Yeah.
and change is the hard part. So I definitely get that. So we just got 2 minutes left on this, and then we'll do this. If you've never done this before, it's literally like blowing into a balloon, okay? You literally put your mouth on the end of a tube, and you'll blow really hard, and keep blowing until I tell you to stop, and if you don't blow hard enough, then it'll stall out. So you'll have to blow pretty hard for a little bit, okay? Just give me 1 minute. Gotta enter all this info.
You'd probably kick me if you did this stuff.
Do I even want to know?
Well,
Did they really? Congratulations on that. They're actually really hard to get through that academy. Don't tell them about the day.
I've been through a lot.
Trust me, I get it. I do. This has been a hard year for a lot of people.
It's been a hard year for him too. He like doesn't want to admit it.
Who wants to admit it when they're proud of themselves?
It took him a couple tries though. I didn't know how hard it was to get in.
So highway patrol?
Yeah, it was hard.
Extremely hard. Okay, now it's just going through. So it'll be about 40 seconds or so, and then I'll have you stand up in a moment. Go ahead and stand up for me. Really simple, okay? Just like I explained it to you. Deep breath in, put your mouth on the tube, and then blow hard until I tell you to stop. Keep going, harder. Keep going, 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 keep going. Stop. Perfect. Like I said, it does the beep.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
You can have a seat right there.
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you the number. It takes about 20 seconds or so. All right. You want to go ahead and stand up? We're going to go on out here. Just go ahead and stand in that yellow box. I'm going to get those handcuffs off you, okay? And this is the part where I will allow you to make phone calls. We'll come down here, actually. Do you have a lot of jewelry on or anything like that? So this is all their policy, but they're only going to allow you, let's see.
I can take it all off.
Yeah, they have to have you take off all the jewelry.
Yes, sir.
The jacket they might let you keep on, as long as it doesn't have a hood. I will ask them about that. And then anything in your pockets. I know you had some cards and stuff.
Yeah.
Just so we don't lose any of the jewelry, just put it in this bag. Basically from here, once I book you in, all of your property goes into that bag and goes there. And then once you're processed, you're not sitting in a pod or you're not sitting in any cell. Like I said, it's DWI, 4 hours. You're sitting in that back lobby waiting to get basically kicked out.